Call the meeting to order, do roll call.
Kathleen Richard here.
Here, Prospect here.
Caregiver here.
He wants marketing work.
Let's say the pledge.
He wants editing marketing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, do you have quorum?
Five is total, so 3 is.
Yeah, we got it. We're here. Okay, citizens' comment and correspondence. I don't see any correspondence and I don't see anybody in the room. So we'll go on to the next item. We need approval of our minutes from our August 19th meeting.
Motion.
Seconded.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. And we need a motion to, can we do these together or do we do them separately?
Let's just do them separate.
Yeah,
That's how she has them.
Okay, so we need a motion to approve our voucher list for September.
Motion.
Is there, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And we need a motion to approve our voucher list for October.
Motion to approve.
Seconded.
I only signed.
We have a motion and a second on the October. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Report on the water system performance.
So the last 2 months have been busy. We had 2 substantial leaks, both on private property. So bad news was they were leaking. We didn't know until they surfaced. One was in a business under the building. And then the other one was feeding an apartment complex, which they actually had to fix twice. So good news is they're fixed. Wasn't our cost, besides the lost water, but we did our best to account for that.
Commercial building, have
Yeah.
a basement?
Slab on grade.
Oh,
It was the 90 where it comes horizontal to vertical for the fire suppression. So it was the 90. They heard it whistling in the pipe. So yeah. So at least we got those fixed. We're going to do our big meter, some of our big meter testing second week in November. So some are due every year, some are every other. So just be good to see if we're accurate on those. And I did request more money next year for testing. And then probably the biggest thing we're dealing with yet is at 27th and Ryan Road, we have faults where the water comes through from Oak Creek. There was a car accident and couldn't control it and hit our control panel for the station, pushed it off and pinched the power. We Energies had to come because the meter socket was melted. So luckily we were able to get new meter pedestal in, everything that day, get at least power back up. The water still flows. We just have no visuals and no metering.
Is there a way to put those concrete?
The one that was there
Oh, it's gone.
was, yeah. So, we're going to do a better job once. We're still waiting on the estimate we got it fixed enough to have it in service. But there's going to be some major repairs here yet, but should all be covered by insurance.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming the person that hit it is.
To
cover that?
Yeah, we had for whatever reason, Oak Creek was doing the police report, so I got to verify, make sure we got that, because we should have had that now. So that's the other thing. It was a nice car, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
You just don't know anymore.
Right.
So, but that was a big ordeal. So, other than that, we're just now getting prepared for cold weather and get things wrapped up.
That's not happening.
I know.
Yes, it's outside right now. I'm like, "Ugh."
So if there's any questions,
Any questions from
I
you?
don't have any questions.
And we'll move on to unfinished business. Lover's Lane Water Tower and Water Main Project update.
so the tower itself is pretty much done besides electrical work. Electricians are there, all the panels are there. I didn't get a chance to stop today, but they've been making progress. The floor is poured inside. One dilemma we're having is the piping to the tower is not in alignment. So we're working through that right now of fixing that. So that's hopefully this week we'll have that squared away. They will be working on some existing lines they need to put in on the north end of the property, so you'll see crews out there next. But that's kind of until we get that straightened out. Can't put water in the tower until we have that line, and until we have We Energies. I don't know when We Energies is showing up either, and until we fix that, we can't pave anything. So I'm sure there might be some
Well, you don't even know if the tower leaks or not.
negotiating with completion date, just because as winter draws near, we need curb and gutter. I mean, so, which that's not the end of the world, but
Also have a conversation today, tomorrow, with Mike about water park part of it, the water tower park, and restoration plan for with better. I spoke with James today from MMS. Did she speak with you too?
no, you should have been at our 2:30 meeting.
Oh, really?
You would have been helpful.
Sorry, I didn't
Very
know you had
helpful.
a 2:30
Oh.
meeting.
Well, I should have searched you out. We can talk after.
Yeah, okay, sounds good, thanks.
Yeah, so that's where we're at on the tower right now. So hopefully, if all goes well, 2 weeks, hopefully, we get agreement on getting all this done, we can have all the piping done and hopefully.
Do
Get
we
water
bring
in it.
all electrical in for everything or just for the tower?
So it's just for the tower. They said they have the transformer on site already.
Okay,
So that's done. We just need it from the transformer on site. It's probably less than 300 feet
okay,
from the transformer to the base of the tower, to the meter pedestal. But We Energies is responsible to get it to the meter.
Right.
So we're,
so anything else that goes on the tower is somebody else's responsibility.
yeah.
So do they call and make an appointment or let you know, like when they're showing up?
It's
The
through the
energy?
contract. I mean, it's through the contractor's responsible for it.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm just asking, I mean, we have a call on Thursday, so that'll be, and plus natural gas has to be installed yet for the generator.
Oh,
That'll be there, but that's not critical. I mean, if that's not hooked up right away, we can still operate with the generator service. So it's like pay your fee to get on the list, and then it could be weeks. But when you get on their schedule, they're like 3-4 weeks out from when you, unless they're like close by, they might
yeah,
do it, but
okay,
you're at their will.
yeah. Unlikely they're close by.
So,
So just comment on the water main project for her Lover's Lane. St. Martin's.
St. Martin's.
Can you just comment on St. Martin's? Is it- we said
It's all in service. Yeah, which I think Danielle made a mention of. Yeah, we just have some retainage on it, for landscaping. But yeah, they're completely done, and anyone's free to hook up to it that has a lateral.
Good.
Good news.
Okay, we're on to new business. So glad you're in charge of these. Well, Skelly's gonna help me.
I don't think so.
No, I think you can do it.
Danielle was unable to make it, so she did provide year to date for quarter 1, 2, 3. I don't per se have a lot to say on that. If you have questions next month, or email her if there's anything that sticks out at you that.
Yeah, the only thing that jumped out, and I don't know which page you're referring to, was the decrease in my
That the,
looked like a pension lesson.
Pension assets. Went from 929 to 544. Page I had no number.
and I would deflect that to her because
It's on the comparative balance sheet.
yeah.
Based upon where we are, we're right now through September, our net operating income was $210,000 plus dollars, which is good. I think we'll be able to hang on to that. Should, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, it'll be kind of forecast, now we drop off on irrigation sales. So, that's pretty much done now. We pulled all our meters that we pulled 2 weeks ago. So, but I don't see any, we've gained some customers this year. So I would assume it to fall within reason.
It was nice to know in her comments that this doesn't happen very often. St. Martin's water main project was under budget.
And that was, and we really bid that tight. From
Yeah.
bidding to completion date, we just landed in a very fortunate spot in the
Yeah.
season where there was people looking for work, and
You can do that again.
hopefully maybe we'll take a little break from some of these bigger breaks. Well, really, we really can't take a break because I think next year we'll be bringing some bigger things forward again, but just so we don't end up where we were this time.
A
But
bad spot.
the project turned out well considering how we did it in less than 6 months.
Yeah.
From engineering to completion. Kind of not typical, but yeah, it worked out well.
But it is nice to reiterate that even operating we're under budget, very respectful. Restraint.
Yeah, the only thing which I don't want to say is like we had main break, there's some money left budgeted yet, but one good break would take us wipe it to zero, if not more. So some of that's just uncontrollable,
Right.
but yeah, like when it comes to those accounts, it's the insurance file that we put it there for those, but yeah, hopefully we can get through the next 2.5 months
Right.
with minor, minimal repairs.
So are there any questions on the year-to-date through September? Third quarter. Okay. Then do we have any questions having to do with the proposed annual budget? I do, you gotta help me read this.
That was where my question was.
Where I wanna get, see, I'm the guy that always says,
I can help.
we wanna make sure we're budgeting so that we are going to be budgeting a net profit. Can you show me where that is?
I just got this yesterday as well.
Because I would hope that we would budget at least $100,000.
I'm guessing by some of the capital things she didn't put in that I requested. I don't think she would intentionally budget us over,
Right.
you know,
41.
I do have a request for Danielle, if I can get bigger print. Old people can't read this stuff.
The one right after
Reader's
the
magnifying glass, like one of those magnifying glasses with a light and just be like, boom.
I'm fine with where we are.
I would say it's budgeting 5.5 million. Unless she's got
That's the total revenue.
Revenue.
Okay, so keep up on. So you should turn the page and have one more that would bring it down to the, and then you get into the analysis.
Yeah, because
Yeah, the only other thing I can see is quote is 3.5.
Right. And it isn't gonna be 3.5 for net profit, that's for sure.
Yeah. Or even the 2.
we'll put that on her list for explanation next time.
And we're looking for the place where in the budget, we budgeted until we're gonna at least be at 100,000 or more. Sure don't wanna budget for a negative number.
Let's see, yeah, she didn't change much from what I requested, but just in the capital, be the last page. Does need to be thought about our well 8, abandoning that. There's we don't use it, but we haven't used them for years, but it's still technically connected to the system. And we actually just tested it today because we got to do quarterly bacteria samples on it.
So if needed, it could be
But-
used.
May I ask where it is?
It wouldn't suffice us, really. Forest Meadows and Beacon Hill. 8200 Beacon Hill.
Oh, small area.
Yeah, residential. I mean, it's tied to this, well, actually to this side, but it would never produce enough it was never the goal to keep them,
Yeah.
but there's a retaining wall along the sidewalk that's
Why that's
not much longer for the world, so I mean it's an old wood retaining wall and it's bowing it, and it's like, well,
Okay.
I know it's a cost to abandon the whole station, but I really don't want to stick good money like bad.
right into something that
Yeah.
you're
Throw
not
good
gonna
money
use.
after bad.
Yeah, so
No sense.
The only thing I could think of is if it could serve for fire or, you know,
I mean
ag, if
our
there's a partner.
reliability on Oak Creek, you know,
Has been good.
it's you know, they have no wells, so I mean if something happens, we're all going to be catastrophic. So we still have another well that it's not hooked to the system. We've capped it. That is not as critical. We're still working with Jesse to figure out we don't own the property. The city does not own the property. We don't. It's a very weird agreement where I think we're just. Well, I don't even want to say what I think.
Yeah.
I'm looking for legal to define the utilities
happens
responsibility. This one here, we assume would be a buildable lot when we demolish everything. So,
You just donate to the owner. I'm just kidding.
So that's kind of my only comment for the budget. Danielle said she was going to be emailing out some more documentation, and if you have any questions, reach out to her or myself over the next month, then it would be the ideal plan to vote on this in November.
Okay.
So, and critique it.
Get my magnifying glass out so I can see.
Make copies, make it 200 times bigger.
I guess I could I wonder if we printed it on Ledger for bigger paper.
Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
Ledger for sure.
The
So-
preference in the future for the numbers people is number the pages.
Yes,
Oh,
for discussion purposes.
yeah.
I mean, in other words,
I agree.
you gotta be kind of, because we don't even have on this one, we do have the GL number, so I guess we could do it by that,
Which that can get confusing too.
right?
So,
Anything that you've requested is in the budget?
operating is pretty much the same. Here again, the water main budget. Because
Yeah.
we don't know, I mean, I asked for a little more. You don't know, I mean,
Okay.
but yeah,
You have
pretty much.
something, you have something in for doing more work having to do with looking for leaks?
My goal is we got our own thing back finally for being repaired. So my goal is when things cool down, getting a crew out on our own in these spots where we think we've had more problems.
Sure.
Listening to hydrants, listening to valves. Trying to do more in the off season.
Get ahead of
but
it.
Right now, it's been trying to get flushing done for winter and all that.
And are you 100% employed?
No, we are we did have one resignation since our last meeting, so we are short. Well, technically one person, because we're 50-50, we're short two
Yeah.
people total.
Hmm.
So we should have 10, we have 8 amongst the two departments,
Yeah,
so. Just not a lot coming in, so. We've tried and, yeah, can't force people to apply,
Right.
so.
I would think it's a halfway decent job.
Some it's the CDL changes and
Oh,
how you get it, or, it's not as easy to get them anymore, but, I mean, it's just not been.
Right.
Yeah, we did offer one person, and then they backed out. I think there's a lot of competing going on,
Oh.
so we have tried.
Is it currently posted?
Yeah,
On the city website?
yeah, and I know Dana refreshes them other places
probably on Indeed. too.
time to time.
Yeah, Indeed is one of the main ones that
Right.
goes to the city website. Wisconsin municipalities gets appropriate. And then I think she does like specific associations. So she did like something, let's say like Plumbers Association, whatever,
Yeah.
for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And Public Works is in the same position. It's just our trade right now is not, it's too good everywhere else, and so we try to hang on to who we have and press on.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we gonna do election of officers tonight, or?
I guess that's up to you guys if you want to wait till hopefully next month you have at least one more here.
Karen?
Yeah.
I mean, it
think
doesn't
so.
have to be done, so it's just typically October.
Sure.
So if you don't want to.
Okay, so we're gonna put that on next month's agenda.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, then we move for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.